right here from the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds in Oskaloosa. So we are live on YouTube. So if you have anybody that's not able to make it and they want to check it out, our link is on our Facebook page, iowaharnessracing.com, or friend us on also find us on our Facebook page at Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association on Facebook. So we are going to have 12 races here this afternoon, 14 races tomorrow here at the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds here in Oskaloosa, Iowa. We had 81 degrees. It's supposed to be a warm breeze out of the south-southwest, 85 degrees, and partly cloudy, high of 87 is what they're forecasting here in Oskaloosa. So field of 5 for your 3-year-old filly trot, Iowa sired. So taking a look at some of the sires that stood in the state of Iowa. The number 1 horse was sired by Keystone Swagger. Keystone Swagger has passed on, used to stand over in Lorimore, Iowa. TSS Kiss Candy House is at our house. It stands over in Kelowna, Iowa. Toots on Top, a Spectator K in the Seymour, Iowa area with the Byler brothers. Number 4, Orky Snorky going by Swanova Beach with Kathy Raymond Stallion down in Lucas, Iowa. And DP Annie's Girl, all in Tad, used to stand in Seymour, is no longer in the community. All in Tad used to be with David Perry Bontrager down in Seymour. So those are your 5 fillies set to go in race number 1, sired by those stallions. So once again, you do have to have that stallion has to sire in the state of Iowa, stand from January through the end of June, also be paid into the Department of Agriculture and inspected by the state inspectors. Our rule reads, the mare does not have to be in the program, but it is a good idea to get your mare in the program to become Iowa registered. So Iowa sired and Iowa registered. And we do want to thank the lovely Juanita Rowland on the bugle for the call of race number 1. Thank you, Juanita. All right, we have a field of 5, and we will do our post parade just like any other post parade. Starter will pick them up a turn 4, bring them down, also take them to the backside, open the wings, and bring them around for the start of race number 1. Twitter Patter Pro, TSS Kiss Candy House, Toots on Top, Orky Snorky Going Spy, and DP Annie's Girl. 3-year-old Trotting Fillies, Iowa sired. We do have 5 trotting fillies. All 5 will race off the starting gate. Our money in Iowa, the $9,000 is going to be divided up 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5 is the payout in Iowa harness racing. Our officials for this afternoon, presiding Judge Mike Morales, Kelowna, Illinois. Official or clerk, of course, is Chrissy Minton Matthews, Humboldt, Iowa. Official starter will be Lee Peters in the starting truck out of Grinnell, Iowa, along with driver Lyle Miller. Photo finish and charter Kim Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Also, we got Kenny on the video camera and production. Kenny taking care of it. Dwayne's right-hand man, Kenny, taking care of our video photography here at the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds. Dana Meyer, Executive Secretary out of Humboldt. If you're looking for merchandise, check it out. It's cheaper than the department store. You can get some awful good-looking merchandise. Iowa Harness Racing swag. And race number 1, starting gate working to get in position as we bring them around for race number 1. Twitter Patter Pro, TSS Kiss Candy House, Toots on top, Orky Snorky Going Spy, and DP Annie's Girl. And Earl McKay, our official timer out of the lovely city of Watcher, Iowa. Also, Juanita, I don't know, she's got a microphone over there. She sent this over, Watch Your Opera House fundraiser, and Grant Ranch Grub and Pub going to be doing a take and bake fundraiser. Orders accepted August 1st through the 29th, pickup September the 8th. And Earl said he'd take at least 4 because he's got a lot of friends he's wanting to feed. So make sure you get him written down for 4 for the take and bake. All right, post-parade, kick off our Iowa Sire Stakes here at the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds. Starter making their way to the backside, bringing them down. Horse number 1, Twitter Patter Pro with James Gould. Horse number 2, TSS Kiss Candy House with Clayton Miller. Horse number 3, Toots on Top with Ryan Sherman. Horse number 4, Orky Snorky Going Spy with Chad Svensson. And the 5, DP Annie's Girl with Adam Hauser. That starter go with race number 1 of our 12-race program. 14 races tomorrow. We do have some overnight races along with our Aged Iowa. We'll have Aged Iowa and overnight races, paying $1,000. Our Aged Iowa goes for $3,000 unless it splits, goes for $2,500. A $9,000 purse for your Iowa sire. Try to entice our Iowa breeding program and racing program with horses bred in the state of Iowa by an Iowa stallion. Gate is rolling. Twitter Patter Pro, TSS Kiss Candy House, Toots on Top, Orky Snorky Going Spy, and DP Annie's Girl. All looking good here on this dirt track, groomed up nice and tight here this afternoon. Your regular car racetrack, actually going to be horses for the next 2 days. Around the far turn, picking up speed. 3-year-old trotting fillies, kicking it off. And here we go off and trotting off stride. DP Annie's Girl now settling. It's Toots on Top getting out on top. Toots on Top wanting to be on top. Racing second is Orky Snorky Going Spy. Orky Snorky Going Spy races in that second spot. Twitter Patter Pro races third. Racing in that 4th position is TSS Kiss Candy House. And trailing the field is DP Annie's Girl, trying to catch the field now after the early break. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way. It's Toots on Top. Toots is on top, taking them to the quarter. 31 and 2/5, 31 and 2. Nice opening fraction, 31 and 2/5. Out on top, showing the way. It's Toots on Top. Toots on Top, out on top. Racing second, Orky Snorky Going Spy. In third is Twitter Patter Pro. DP Annie's Girl off stride once again as they round the far turn. It's Toots on Top. Toots is on top, bringing them down to complete the half mile. Out on top, showing the way. It's Toots on Top with Ryan Sherman. 102, quick fractions. This thing must be awful fast. Out on top, showing the way. It's Toots on Top. Now Twitter Patter Pro James Gould up to take over that second spot. Racing third, Orky Snorky going Spy. Off a two down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole. Out on top it is Toots on top. Toots on top on top. Here comes Twitter Patter Pro trying to close 5 lengths. Now closes within 4.5 at the three-quarter pole. 134 and 1/5, 134 and 1. Toots on top. And in second, Twitter Patter Pro. Orky Snorky going Spy races third. DP Annie's Girl races fourth. And in fifth, TSS Kiss Candy House as they round the far turn and trying to go gate to wire, trying to bring it home. Twitter Patter Pro trying to close. Orky Snorky trying to close. It's Toots on top. Off stride. Twitter Patter Pro. It is Toots on top, picking up the win. Second will go to Orky Snorky going Spy. Third, Twitter Patter Pro. 207 and 2 fifths. 207 and 2 for Toots on top. Toots on top, picking up the win. 207 and 2 fifths ties a lifetime best as a 2-year-old at Humboldt will be 207 and 2 here at the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds in Oskaloosa. Quarter and 31 and 2, the half and 102, 3/4 and 134 and 1, the mile 207 and 2 fifths. And Ryan Sherman picking up the drive and win, gate to wire. Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa, owned, trained, and driven by Ryan Sherman. Toots on top, a Spectator K, which is a son of Conway Hall. Spectator K stands over in Seymour, Iowa with Henry and Harvey Byler over in Seymour. But the breeders on this one, they own the mare. Andy and Julie Merritt. Seymour, Iowa was the breeder out of a Victory Sam mare. Ryan Sherman with the win, 207 and 2 fifths for Toots on top. Add a little music. Driver song for Ryan Sherman with Toots on top. Official results for race number 1. Horse number 1, Twitter Patter Pro, was third. Horse number 2, TSS Kiss Candy House, was fifth. Horse number 3, Toots on top, your winner. Horse number 4, Orky Snorky Going Spy, second. And horse number 5, DP Annie's Girl, was fourth. Top down, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4 on the bottom. 31 and 2 to the quarter, the half and 102, 3/4 and 134 and 1. The mile 207 and 2 fifths, tying a lifetime best for Toots on top. Up next, race number 2. 3-year-old Iowa sired on the pace. Filly division, no changes. It is perfect. Horse number 1, Kitten, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland doing the driving. 7 outings with 2 seconds and 3 thirds. Last race, Cahokia was 3rd. Horse number 2, Marked Rain, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 5 outings with 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race at Watch Here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Dorothy's Angel, owned, trained, and driven by Rob Anderson, Bennett, Colorado. Last scheduled race at Cahokia was scratched sick. Has been out 5 times, 1 second, 1 third. Horse number 4, Marked Fox, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 4 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race to Watch Here was 3rd in a dead heat. And horse number 5, Betty Can Do, owned, trained by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Robert Lyles on the bike. 1 outing. Coming at Watch Here was 5th. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa sired on the pace. Filly division. $9,000 purse on the line for race number 2. And we do want to thank Roger Rowland on the bugle for the call of race number 2. Thank you, Raj. Excellent job on the bugle. Roger Rowland. Yeah. Well, hello, Bretta. Got you make it. Nothing like being on time, girl. All right. Post parade going to be coming up here in just a minute. Starter over on the backside. We'll get in position over in turn number 4. Bring them down so you get to see the 4-legged athletes along with our drivers. And our race number 2 stallions, the number 1 horse, a Millionaire Cam. Millionaire Cam stands down in Columbus Junction, Iowa. Marked Rain, a marked card, was in the Grinnell area out of the Dwayne Rowland stable. Dorothy's Angel, also a marked card. Mark Fox, also a marked card. And Betty Can Do, and In Over My Head, used to stand in Grinnell, Iowa. Have no idea where In Over My Head is today. Yeah, post parade for race number 2 on our 12-race program here this afternoon from the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds in Oskaloosa, Iowa. 85 degrees, partly sunny. Horse number 1, Kitten with Will Rowland. Horse number 2, Mark Drain with Corey Larson. Horse number 3, Dorothy's Angel with Rob Anderson. Number 4, Mark Fox with Dwayne Rowland. And the 5, Betty Can Do with Robert Lyles. Field of 5 for race number 2. Yeah, it's starting gate. Picking up a field of 5. All 5 racing off the starting gate. Kitten, Mark Drain, Dorothy's Angel, Mark Fox, and Betty Can Do. It looks like our flyover, he was about 35 minutes late. As around the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 2. Picking up speed, 3-year-old pacing fillies. And here we go off and pacing. It is Mark Drain. Mark Drain getting out on top, showing the way down to the inside. Kitten racing third is Dorothy's Angel. Racing fourth, Mark Fox. And all going to drop in nose to tail. Racing fifth, Betty Can Do. Off a turn down the backside for the first time. It's Mark Drain. Drain out on top, taking him to the quarter pole. Racing second, Kitten. Racing in that third position is Dorothy's Angel. Racing fourth is Mark Fox. As they head to the quarter pole, at the quarter, it is Mark Drain. 32 seconds, 32. Out on top, showing the way, it's Mark Drain. Mark Drain, your race leader. Racing second, Kitten. Racing in that third position is Dorothy's Angel. In that fourth position is Mark Fox. All nose to tail right there now. Mark Fox tips out. Mark Fox on the move to the outside. You've got a battle for that third position as around the far turn. Make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way, it's Mark Drain. Mark Fox now up to battle and racing third, Kitten. 104 and 3/5, 104 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it is Mark Drain. Mark Drain, your race leader. Mark Fox races second, Kitten races third, and Dorothy's Angel in fourth. In fifth, Betty Can Do. You've got them all right there. 3.5 cover the top 4. Down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole out on top. Mark Drain, and Mark Drain trying to extend the race lead. Red to the outside, still parked, having a good long mile, is Mark Fox at the three-quarter. 136 and 2/5, 136 and 2, trying to bring it home, and Kitten down to the inside. Yes, they round the far turn. Out on top, showing the way, it's Mark Drain. Kitten races second, Mark Fox in third, Dorothy's Angel in fourth. As they turn for home, down the stretch, it's Mark Drain. Kitten not going to get there. It's going to be Mark Drain picking up the win. Second, Kitten. Third, Mark Fox. Fourth, Dorothy's Angel. And fifth, we'll go to Betty Can Do. 205 and 3/5, 205 and 3 for Mark Drain. Mark Drain has a lifetime mark of 201 coming at West Liberty this year. Mark Drain, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson, trained and driven. That'll make 6 starts, 4 wins, 1 second, 1 third for the Mark Card sired filly out of a Dragon Again mare breeder. Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Up next going to be race number 3. While we wait on the official results for the second, we'll go ahead and give you the starting order for the field of 6 3-year-old colt division. Number 3 horse, Fast Little Lou, will be Rob Anderson. The number 4, Emmy Lynn's House, will be James Gould. Horse number 1, Cadillac Luke, owned by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tumble, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains. Chad Svensson doing the driving. 5 starts perfect in all 5 outings, 5 in a row. Looking for 6 here today. Made over $11,618 year to date. Has a Mark 2-1 coming at Watch Here back on July the 13th. Cadillac Luke undefeated so far in 2024. Number 2, Driver's Ed Fred, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jada Long, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland doing the driving. 5 outings with 2 seconds. Last race to Watch Here was 4th. Horse number 3, Fast Little Lou. Lisa Marion, Jake Sainer, Dowds, Iowa. Jake Sainer trains, Rob Anderson doing the driving. 5 outings with 1 win, 3 seconds and 1/3. $5,954 year to date. Last race to Watch Here was 3rd. Horse number 4, Emmy Lynn's House. New ownership, Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tumble, Iowa. New owners of Emmy Lynn's House. Joel McDonald trains, James Gould doing the driving. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1/3. Last race at Monticello was 3rd. Horse number 5, Working on 18, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Adam Hauser doing the driving. 5 outings. The last race at Watch Here was 4th. And horse number 6, Who Ya Going Spy, owned by Dana Meyer, Humboldt, Iowa. Kerry Sturts trains and drives. 5 outings with 3/3. Last race at Monticello was 4th. That is your field of 6 3-year-old Iowa sired on the trot, colt and gelding division. $9,000 purse on the line for your Iowa sired. And take a look at Iowa sired. You got a Lucas Hall, stands over in Winterstead, Iowa, Lorimore community with Willis Bontrager. Driver's Ed Fred and Airman Batten out of the Kelowna, Iowa area. Our House, Fast Little Lou in Our House, also out of Kelowna, Iowa. Emmy Lynn's House in Our House, also out of Kelowna. Lucas Hall, another one out of the Willis Bontrager farm. And number 6, Who Ya Going Spy, Swanova Beach out of Kathy Raymond's farm and Lucas, Iowa. So those are your stallions for your Iowa sired for race number 3. Now official results for race number 2. We did have a pylon infraction down in turn number 1. The number 1 horse finishing second, and Kitten was second, will be placed first. Horse number 2, Mark Drain, was your winner, but will be placed third. Horse number 3, Dorothy's Angel, was fourth. Horse number 4, Mark Fox, was third, placed second. And horse number 5, Betty Can Do, was fifth. Top down, 2P1, 1P3, 4, 3P2, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 32, half 104 and 3, 3/4 and 136 and 2. The mile 205 and 3/5 for Kitten. First ever lifetime win for Kitten. And we do want to thank Doug Nicholson on the bugle, Tumwa, Iowa, for the call of the third. Thank you, Doug. Good to see you again today. Post freight for race number 3. Horse number 1, Cadillac Luke, trying to stay perfect. Going to try to make it 6 in a row with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Driver's Ed Fred with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Fast Little Lou with Robbie Anderson. Horse number 4, Emmy Lynn's House, James Gould. Number 5, working on 18, Adam Hauser. And the 6, Who Ya Going Spy with Kerry Sturts. Field of 6, 3-year-old, Iowa sired on the trot, Colt and Gelding division. Head starter making their way to the backside as we get set to go with race number 3. This will be for 3-year-old Colt and Gelding, Iowa sires. $9,000 purse on the line. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer for race number 3. Cadillac Luke, Driver's Ed Fred, Fast Little Lou, Emmy Lynn's House, and working on 18, all on the gate. Who ya going spy out of that back tier. And wings opening up on the starting truck as we get set to go. Once again, we do want to thank Columbia Fire and Rescue. Keep it parked right back there. Enjoy the races. Glad to have you. Do not need to use your services. Also do want to thank you, the race fans, for coming out and supporting harness racing. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. Come out tomorrow, 12:30 post time. We do have 14 races on our program. tomorrow, 12 here today. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 3. 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings picking up speed. And here we go. Off and a fast little Lou through the middle, and Cadillac Luke working on 18 to the far outside. Down into turns 1 and 2. Out on top showing the way, it's fast little Lou. Fast little Lou out on top. Racing second is Cadillac Luke working on 18. Now going to drop in that 3 position. Racing fourth. In that 4th spot is James Gould with Emmy Lynn's House. Now side as they head to the quarter pole. It is fast little Lou. Fast little Lou out on top as they head to the quarter. Luke setting in that 2 pocket. Racing third is working on 18. 32 and 1/5. 32 and 1 out on top showing the way. It is fast little Lou. Fast little Lou racing out on the front. And racing second is Cadillac Luke. Third is working on 18. In that 4th position is Emmy Lynn's House. Racing 5th is driver's Ed Fred, and who you going spy trails the field. As they make their way down to plate the first half of the mile on the front end, it's fast little Lou. Fast little Lou bringing them to the half. 104, so some equal fractions right there on the front end. Now moving and shaking from the back. It is driver's Ed Fred on the move up to battle for that 3rd position. Working on 18 and driver's Ed Fred battle for 3rd. Racing in 5th is Emmy Lynn's House. Racing 6th, who you going spy. Fast little Lou out on top. To stand on the accelerator and close the gap as they head to the 3/4 pole. Fast little Lou. Cadillac Luke. Stride is driver's Ed Fred. 135 and 4/5, 135 and 4, trying to bring it home. It's fast little Luke, Cadillac Luke, both trained down at the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds. You've got a battle. It is on. It is fast little Luke and Cadillac Luke, fast little Luke, Cadillac Luke as they turn for home. You've got a horse race as they turn for home. Down the stretch, Cadillac Luke keeping it perfect. For the win. He might got back. Fast little Lou will photo it out between the number 1 and the number 3. Photo for the win. 204 and 3/5. 204 and 3. Hold all tickets. We'll photo it out for the win. And by a nose will be the number 1, Cadillac Luke. By a nose, staying perfect, 6 in a row for Cadillac Luke. Cadillac Luke, owned by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa, Chad Svensson, Ottumwa, Iowa, Joel McDonald Trains, Chad Svensson and the bike. 6 in a row for Cadillac Luke, the Lucas Hall Gelding. Official results for race number 3. Horse number 1, Cadillac Luke, staying perfect, 6-4-6 for Cadillac Luke. So Cadillac Luke has won both of the Iowa sired races and all registered races starts for Cadillac Luke. Horse number 2, driver's Ed Fred, 6th. Horse number 3, Fast Little Loose, 2nd. Horse number 4, Emmy Linshouse, 3rd. Horse number 5, Working on 18, 4th. And horse number 6, Who You Going Spy, 5th. Top down, 1, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 1, the half and 104, 3/4 and 135 and 4. The mile 204 and 3/5. Cadillac Luke has a lifetime mark of 201 coming at Watch Here. Up next is going to be race number 4 on our 12-race program. Race number 4, field of 4, 3-year-old Iowa sired on the pace, Colt and Gelding division. Oh, no changes. Horse number 1, Bobby, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Rob Anderson doing the driving. 6 outings, 1 second, 1 third. Last race at Cahokia was 5th. Horse number 2, Brother Buddy, trained and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 5 outings with 2 seconds. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 3, Hot Camp, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson doing the driving. And also this horse, 4 in a row in 2024. 4 starts, 4 wins for Hot Cam. Hot Cam won its last 4 starts, and those are all 4 at Eldon, Watch Here, Humboldt, and Watch Here. Staying perfect. New lifetime mark, 159 and 4 for the Millionaire Cam Colt. And the number 4, Bet on Butch, owned by Keith Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland doing the driving. 5 outings with 1 second and 1 third. Last race at Cahokia was 5th. That is your field of 4, 3-year-old Iowa sired, Colt and Gelding division. $9,000 purse on the line for your 3-year-old Colt and Gelding division. Also do want to thank Dwayne Rowland, bringing those cones and markers out to make sure that people do not dip down into the inside the first turn. So once again, attention in the barn area. Make sure you do pay attention. Make sure you stay outside the pylons. If you're outside the pylons, you'll be good. If you're inside the pylons, it's a no-no. So once again, there is a cone down in turn 1, and also make sure you stay out of the pylons or the flags. And we do want to thank the one and only Mick Green on the bugle for the call of race number 4. Thank you, Mick. Oskaloosa, Iowa resident now. Mick Green, Horseman, parade your horses for race number 4. Race number 4, parade your horses for the 4th race. Yep, post parade for race 7, a field of 7, full field for your 2-year-old trot and filly division. And starter bringing them down. Horse number 1, Lady Cobra with Jim Reese. Horse number 2, Sassy Boss with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, LT Windy with Rob Anderson. Horse number 4, Hit and Miss with Chad Svensson. Horse number 5, Pops the Sunshine with James Gould. Horse number 6, Windwitch with Adam Hauser. And the 7, QT Love with Gary Lyles. Field of 7, 2-year-old trotting fillies. Iowa sires. So taking a look at the Southwind Cobra. A R House, a Hoosier Win stands down in Sheraton, Iowa with the Owen Nestle Farm. Hit and Miss, another Southwind Cobra. A Pops the Sunshine, a Lucas Hall. Windwitch, a Southwind Cobra, and a QT Love NF Quotable out of the Raymond Mass Farm over in Seymour. Southwind Cobra formerly standing in the Winterset Lorimore area, now up in Utica, Minnesota, and a Minnesota stallion now, not a Iowa sire any longer. And arms opening up on the starting gate as we get set to go with a field of 7. Full field, 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. $9,000 purse on the line. 2-year-old trotting fillies. Lady Cobra, Sassy Boss, LT Windy, Hit and Miss, Pops the Sunshine, all off the gate. Windwitch out of that back tier along with QT Love. Got Kenny on the production and the camera, bringing you the live look in right here. If you're watching on our YouTube stream, as they round the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 7. And here we go, off stride, the number 4 horse, getting off stride, Hit and Miss with Chad Svensson. Getting out on top, showing the way, it's Lady Cobra. Lady Cobra out on top, up into second is Windwitch. The 2 Southwind Cobras, 1-2. Racing third is LT Windy. LT Windy racing in position. Racing fourth is QT Love. Off a 2 down the backside. It is Lady Cobra. Lady Cobra with Jim Reese on top. The Southwind Cobra filly taking them to the corner. Windwitch racing second. 33 2/5, 33 2. Out on top, showing way, it is Lady Cobra. Lady Cobra, your race leader. Racing second is Windwitch. Racing in that third position is LT Windy. In fourth is QT Love. Off stride once again is Hit and Miss. Hit and Miss off stride with Chad Svensson. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. It is Lady Cobra. Lady Cobra going to cut the mile out on the front end, bringing them to the half. Racing second is Windwitch. And now LT Windy has closed the gap. 106 2/5, 106 2. Out on top is Lady Cobra. Windwitch races second. LT Windy races third. In fourth, QT Love. Off stride into the inside of the pylons is Will Rowland with Sassy Boss. As they race a 2 down the back, the 2 Southwind Cobra fillies going to go at it. It is Cobra and Windwitch. Windwitch stands on the accelerator, taking them to the 3/4 pole. It's Adam Hauser with Windwitch. 138 4/5, 138 4, trying to bring it home. It's Windwitch out on top, showing the way. Lady Cobra races second. In third, LT Windy. In fourth, QT Love. racing fifth, is hit and miss as they round the far turn. And they turn for home, gonna stay perfect, another one, gonna make it 6 in a row. Wind Witch, the South Wind Cobra filly, striding right on, bringing them to the wire with Adam Hauser. Second will be a photo between LT Wendy and Lady Cobra. Fourth, going to QT Love. Fifth, Hit and Miss. Sixth, Pops the Sunshine. And seventh will go to Sassy Boss. 208 and 2 fifths. 208 and 2 for Wind Witch. Wind Witch has a lifetime mark 207 and 4 fifths at Eldon, Iowa. Keeping it perfect, 6 in a row, 6 starts, 6 wins for the South Wind Cobra filly out of a Valley Victor mare. Yeah, the number 6 horse, your winner, staying perfect. 6 starts, 6 wins for the Southwind Cobra filly out of that Valley Victor mare known as Witchcraft. Lisa Peters, Grinnell, Iowa, the breeder. Jay DeLong, the owner, out of Clinton, Wisconsin, trained and driven by Adam Doogie Hauser. That'll make 6 in a row for Wind Witch. And horse number 7, QT Love, was 4th. Top down, 3, 7, 2, 5, 6, 1. 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 33 and 2. The half and 106 and 2. 3/4 and 138 and 4. The mile, 208 and 2 fifths. Wind Witch, staying perfect. 6 starts, 6 wins for Wind Witch. Next, race number 8, going to be field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa sired on the pace, Colton Gilding Division, field of 4. Horse number 1, Marked from Heaven, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains, Royal Rowland in the bike. 5 starts with 1 win, 1 second, 1 third, coming off a win at Watch Here, 205 and 2/5. Horse number 2, Max Fox Power, owned by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 4 outings, 1 win, and 2 thirds. Last race at Watch Here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Don't Think, Just Throw, owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. Joseph Rico Jr., Westbury, New York. Mike Conti trains, Chad Svensson in the bike for Don't Think, Just Throw. 4 outings with 1 third, that third coming at Cohoca. And horse number 4, Magnificent Maddie, owned by Booker T. White, Dayton, Texas. Amos Hines trains, Kerry Sturts doing the driving. 1 start at Watch Here, did not finish, pulled up. And that is your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa sired on the pace, Colt and Gilding Division. And we do want to thank Daryl and Sally Ludwig on the bugle for the call of the 8th race. Thank you, Daryl and Sally. Got the duet in there on the trumpet. Horseman, trade your horses for the 8th. Race 8 on our 12-race program. Yeah, it got the number 1 horse headed over to turn 4. Going to have an equipment adjustment on the overcheck on the number 1 horse, Marked from Heaven. So going to get a equipment adjustment on the number 1. Post rate for race number 8. Makes its way down in front of the grandstand. 2-year-old Iowa sired on the pace. Colton Gilding division. Horse number 1, Marked from Heaven with Royal Roland. Horse number 2, Max Fox Power with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 3, Don't Think Just Throw with Chad Svensson. And the 4, Magnificent Matty with Carrie Sturts. Field of 4, 2-year-olds on the pace. Iowa sired. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 8. Race 8 on our 12-race program. Picking up speed. And here we go off and pacing. It's the 2, Max Fox Power. Max Fox Power getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Marked from Heaven. Marked from Heaven racing second. Now Marked from Heaven now wanting to try to battle. The brothers going at it. Dwayne and Royal. Royal going to clear on the front end with Marked from Heaven. Marked from Heaven out on top. Racing second is Max Fox Power. Racing third, Don't Think Just Throw. Off stride is Magnificent Matty. Down time as they head to the quarter pole out on top, showing the way. It is Marked from Heaven. 32 and 2 fifths, 32 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It is Royal Roland in command with Marked from Heaven. Max Fox Power races second. Don't Think Just Throw races third. 3-horse race as they round the far turn. And trailing the field is Magnificent Matty with Carrie Sturts as they round the far turn. Make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. On top, showing the way. It is Marked from Heaven. Marked from Heaven. Max Fox Power races second and third. Don't Think Just Throw. 105 flat. Out on top, showing the way. It is Royal Roland in command with Marked from Heaven. Marked from Heaven out on top. Racing second is Max Fox Power. In third, Don't Think Just Throw. And racing fourth, Magnificent Matty. Off a 2 down for the final time is the brothers going to be over to battle now. It is Max Fox Power on the move. Max Fox Power taking the lead as they go to the 3/4 pole. 137 and 2 fifths, 137 and 2. Out on top, you've got a horse race, not going to give an inch. Still parked, having to go a long mile. It's Max Fox Power. Max Fox Power and Marked from Heaven. Marked from Heaven to the inside. You've got a horse race as they turn for home. The brothers going to go at it. Royal and Dwayne Rowland as they come to the wire. Who's it going to be? Max Fox Power. Powering on out. It is Max Fox Power. Second, Marked from Heaven. Third, Don't Think Just Throw. Magnificent Matty working on trying to finish the mile. 2:07 and 3 fifths. 2:07 and 3 for Max Fox Power. So Max Fox Power has a lifetime mark of 2:06 and 4 fifths at Eldon. And working on finishing the mile will be Magnificent Matty with Carrie Sturts. Taken fourth. And number 2, Max Fox Power, owned by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. That'll make 5 outings, 2 wins, and 2/3. Max Fox Power, the Max Power gelding out of a Yankee Skyscraper mare, breeder Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. 207 3/5 for Max Fox Power. I love me. Boy, it's Iowa King Kyle. Iowa King Kyle out on top. That is the Stephen 1 Colt. Taking him to the quarter with Adam Hauser. Racing second is Buster First Going Spy. 33 and 4/5, 33 and 4. Out on top, showing the way. It is Iowa King Kyle. Iowa King Kyle, your race leader. Racing second with Chad Svensson is Buster First Going Spy. Racing third is Southern Award. In fourth, 10-4 Cruiser, and racing fifth is M.E. Gold Digger. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. Iowa King Kyle bringing them to the half. 106 to the half. Out on is Southern Award. Is Taylor off stride once again as M.E. Gold Digger. Out on top, taking them to the three-quarter pole. Iowa King Kyle trying to distance the field. As they go to the three-quarter pole, it's Iowa King Kyle. 138 and 1/5, 138 and 1. Iowa King Kyle on cruise control. Off stride is Buster First Going Spy off stride. Up to take over second is Southern Award. Southern Award up to take over second. Buster First Going Spy working to try to get back on the trot. As they turn for home, it's all Iowa King Kyle picking up the win. Iowa King Kyle second. Southern Award will take home the runner-up spot. Third, 10-4 Cruiser trying to get settled back on the trot. Now settling in fourth will be Buster First Going Spy, and fifth, M.E. Gold Digger. 2:11 and 3/5, 2:11 and 3 for Iowa King Kyle. So Iowa King Kyle, owned by Rachel Zimmerman, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trained. Adam Hauser doing the driving. That'll make 4 starts, 3 wins, 1 second for the Stephen 1 gelding out of a Glide Master mare. Daniel Bontrigger, the breeder. 2:11 and 3 has a lifetime mark of 2:10. And official results for the 9th and for your 2-year-old trot. Colton Gilding Division. Number 1, Iowa King Kyle, gate to wire with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Southern Award, was 2nd. Horse number 3, Buster First Going Spy, was 4th. Horse number 4, Emmy Gold Digger, was 5th. And horse number 5, 10-4 Cruiser, was 3rd. Top down, 1, 2, 4, 5, 3 on the bottom. Quarter 33 and 4, a half and 106, 3/4 138 and 1, the mile 211 and 3/5 for Iowa King Kyle. Up next, race number 10, 2-year-old Iowa sired on the pace, Philly Division. Horse number 1, Keep Thinking, owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. Joseph Rico Jr., Westbury, New York. Mike Conti trains, Royal Roland doing the drive-in. Horse number 2, Wicked Wonder, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Rob Anderson driving. 5 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Horse number 3, CCCC, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. 5 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. And horse number 4, Eva Star, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 5 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds. Last race at Watch Here was 3rd. That is your field of 4. And we do want to thank Margaret Blassman, tipped in Iowa on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Margaret. Race 10 on our 12-race program. Excellent job today, Kenny, on our live stream. The boss man coming tomorrow. Dwayne will be in the house. Tomorrow we'll actually be shooting some snippets and some driver profiles for our YouTube stream, being played throughout the remainder of the season. Yeah, post break for race 10. Horse number 1, Keep Thinking with Royal Roland. Horse number 2, Wicked Wonder with Rob Anderson. Horse number 3, CC with Dwayne Rowland. And the 4, Eva Star with Corey Larson. Field of 4, 2-year-old pacing fillies. As around the far turn, make your way down the front stretch for the start of race 10 on our 12 race program. All looking good, picking up speed. 2-year-old pacing fillies, and here we go off and pacing. It's the 3, CC getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Eva Star. Racing in that third position is Royal Roland with Keep Thinking, and in fourth is off at 2 down the back. The way it is out on the quarter pole. Racing second is Eva Star. Racing third is Royal Roland with Keep Thinking. 32 and 1/5, 32 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It is CC. Out on the front end, racing second. Eva Star getting the trip right there in that 2 pocket. Racing third is Keep Thinking with Royal Roland. And in fourth, Wicked Wonder. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. CC out on the front end. CC bringing them to the half. 105 and 1/5, 105 and 1. It's CC still out on the front end, racing second. Eva Star in third and fourth. Off at 2 for the final time. Next side as they head to the 3/4 pole. It is CC with Dwayne Rowland. Eva Star trying to close on your race leader as they go to the 3/4 pole. 136 and 1/5, 136 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It is Dwayne Rowland in command with CC. Eva Star in second. Racing third. Keep Thinking in fourth is Wicked Wonder. As they turn for home, it's CC out on the front. Eva Star, one last surge, trying to get there, not going to get there. It is CC picking up the win. Eva Star second. Third, Keep Thinking, and fourth, Wicked Wonder. 2:05 and 1/5, 2:05 and 1 for the mile for CC. CC. Owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland, trained and driven. That'll make 6 starts, 3 wins, 1 second. CC. A quarter and 32 and 1, a half and 105 and 1, 3/4 and 136 and 1. The mile 2:05 and 1/5 for CC. Has a lifetime mark of 2:03 and 4/5 at watch here. 2:05 and 1 here today for the Max Power out of a Everlasting Art mare. fourth. Horse number 3, CCCC, your winner. And horse number 4, Eva Star, second. Top down, 3, 4, 1, 2 on the bottom. 32 and 1, 105 and 1, 136 and 1, a mile 205 and 1/5 for CCCC. And race number 11, 2-year-old Iowa sired on the trot, colt and gelding division. Field of 4, one driver change. Number 1, Cobra Legacy will be Royal Roland. Cobra Legacy, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tummo, Iowa. Perry Bontrager, Lorimore, Iowa. Thomas Shipley doing the training. Royal Roland in the bike. 7 outings with 1 win and 4 thirds. Last race at Cahokia was 3rd. Horse number 2, Little Buckwheat, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson doing the driving. 4 outings with 1 second. Last race at Watch Year was 5th. Horse number 3, Mini Max Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Amos Hines trains. Carrie Sturts doing the driving. 1 start was 3rd, placed 2nd. And horse number 4, Tuffy Dodger, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 5 outings, 1 win, and 1 third. Last race at Cahokia picked up a win, 2:15 and 4/5. That is your field of 4, 2-year-old Iowa sired on the trot, colt and gelding division. And we do want to thank Norma Alpers on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Norma. Gibson, Iowa, up there in God's country. Kathy, where are you going? Going home. Nope, going to the facilities. Yeah, sometimes you just got to use them. What a nice grandstand. Also, restroom facilities located underneath the open section down here in the front stretch. Also do have restrooms down in turns 1 and 2. They are not open. Also do want to thank the Southern Iowa Fair Board for hosting us here at the Southern Iowa Speedway here in Oskaloosa. Also concession over there. Hopefully you stopped and supported, serving up some good food over there. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and cold drinks down at the concession stand. We'll be back tomorrow, 14, on our race program, Aged Iowa and overnights. And we do want to give a shout out to Ringo and also Curtis Carey taking care of the track here today. And we'll do it again tomorrow, 14 races. This is race 11 on our 12 race program. 2-year-old Iowa sired on the trot, Colt and Gelding division, a Southwind Cobra and Octane Silster, a Broadway Bust, and a Tasmania. Horse number 1, Cobra Legacy with Royal Roland. Horse number 2, Little Buckwheat with Rob Anderson. Number 3, Mini Max Going Spy, Kerry Sturts, and the 4, Tuffy Dodger with Gary Lyles. Race 11 on our 12 race program. Do invite you down to the barn area after the races here this afternoon. Check out the four-legged athletes and visit with owners, trainers, and drivers down there. Stop on down for a good time down at the barn area. 12:30 post time tomorrow. 14 races on our program. Aged Iowa and overnights. $1,000 races. Aged Iowa going for $3,000 and $2,500 here tomorrow. And starter making their way to the backside. Wings are starting to open up as we get set to go with race number 11. Rod, you're not sleeping on me, are you? Nope, just taking a little siesta. What a beautiful day. Hopefully you're getting a little bit of that breeze coming in. 85 degrees here at the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds here in Oskaloosa. Glad to have you tuned in. Kenny taking care of the production and the camera work over there. It's a hot one up there in the flag stand. Awesome. 87. Okay, warming right up. As around the far turn. Picking up speed. 2-year-old Trotting Colts and Geldings. And here we go, off and trotting. Little Buckwheat through the middle. Cobra Legacy down to the inside, to the outside is Tuffy Dodger. Out on top, Little Buckwheat, your race leader. Cobra Legacy racing second. In third, Tuffy Dodger. Racing fourth is Mini Max Going Spy. Is Cobra Legacy. In fourth, Minimax Going Spy. As they head to the quarter pole out on top, Little Buckwheat. Little Buckwheat got to be from the Little Rascals. Little Buckwheat taking them to the quarter. 33 and 3. Out on top showing the way, it's Little Buckwheat. Cobra Legacy races second. Racing in that third position is Tuffy Dodger. All three right there, nose to tail. And trailing the field is Minimax Going Spy. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, it's Little Buckwheat. Little Buckwheat, the Octane Silster Cold out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Cobra Legacy. And third is Tuffy Dodger. All nose to tail as they come to the half. 107 and 1/5, 107 and 1. It is Buckwheat. Cobra Legacy. Third is Tuffy Dodger. Side out on top, showing the way. It's a Cobra Legacy. Little Buckwheat in second. Racing third is Tuffy Dodger. As they go to the three-quarter pole, it's a South Wing Cobra. Cold out on top is Cobra Legacy. 140 and 3/5, 140 and 3. It's Cobra Legacy out on top, off stride. Breaking stride is Cobra's Legacy. Out on top, Little Buckwheat. Little Buckwheat and Tuffy Dodger. As they round the far turn, it is Little Buckwheat. Little Buckwheat and Tuffy Dodger. Cobra Legacy in third. As they turn for home, it's Little Buckwheat. Here comes Tuffy Dodger. Tuffy Dodger wanting to make it 2 in a row. It is Tuffy Dodger picking up the win. Second, Little Buckwheat. Third will go to Cobra Legacy. And fourth, Minimax Going Spy. 213 and 4/5. 213 and 4 for Tuffy Dodger. Up the win will be the number 4, Tuffy Dodger. The Tasmania gelding out of a Muscle Yankee mare, owned, trained, driven, and bred by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa, 213 and 4/5. Just picking up a win at Cahokia, 215 and 4/5 for Tuffy Dodger. And up next going to be race number 12, our 12th and final race of the afternoon. We're going to have one driver change. Number 3, Mark, Set, Go will be Royal Roland. Horse number 1, Tiger Power, owned by Dwayne Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Roland trains and drives. First lifetime start for Tiger Power. Horse number 2, Chips Power, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 5 outings with 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race to watch here was second. Horse number 3, Mark, Set, Go, owned by Connie Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Roland trains. Royal Roland doing the driving. 5 outings, 3 seconds, and 1 third. Last race to watch here was second. And horse number 4, Are You Against Me? Loaned leased to Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas. Jake Sainer trains and drives. 3 outings with 1 second. Last race at Bloomfield was second. That is your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa sired on the pace, colt and gelding division. And we do want to thank Eva Larson on the bugle for the call of race number 12. Thank you, Eva. Horseman, parade your horses for the 12. For race number 12, 12th and final race of the afternoon for our Iowa Harness Racing Iowa Sire Stakes. Horse number 1, Tiger Power with Dwayne Roland. Horse number 2, Chips Power with Corey Larson. Horse number 3, Mark, Set, Go with Royal Roland. And the 4, Are You Against Me with Jake Sainer. Iowa pacing, colts and geldings. So number 1, Tiger Power. First lifetime start for the number 1, Tiger Power. Chips Power, 6th lifetime start. Mark, Set, Go, 6th lifetime start. And Are You Against Me, 4th lifetime start. As we get set to go with our 12th and final race of the afternoon. Do want to thank Columbia Fire and Rescue for being with us. Got one more to get through. Glad to have you. Don't need to use your services. And the wings opening up on the starting gate as we get set to go with our 12th and final of the afternoon. Back tomorrow, 14 30 post time for 14 races. As around the far front stretch for the start of our 12th and final race of the afternoon. Picking up speed, Iowa Sired pacing Colts and Gildings. 2-year-old Colt and Gildings. And here we go, off and pacing. It's the 3, Mark, Set, Go, getting out on top, showing the way, Mark, Set, Go. Racing second is Corey Larson with Chips Power. Chips Power racing in that second spot. Racing third is Are You Against Me? And racing fourth is Tiger Power. Off a 2 down the backside as they head to the quarter pole out on top. It is Mark, Set, Go. Mark, Set, Go, your race leader. Here comes Chips Power. Chips Power on the move now up to take over the race lead. It's Chips Power as they go to the quarter. 31 seconds, 31 quick fractions, 31. Out on top showing the way, it is Chips Power. Racing second is Mark, Set, Go. Racing third is Are You Against Me? And in fourth, racing fourth is Tiger Power. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. Showing the way, it is Chips Power. Chips Power out on top. The Max Power Gilding bringing them to the half. At the half. 103 flat, 103. Out on top showing the way, it's Chips Power. Racing second. In that second spot is Mark, Set, Go. Are You Against Me? In third, and Tiger Power races fourth. Well, and getting a learning experience, first lifetime start for Tiger Power. Off a 2 down the side for the final time. It's Chips Power out on top. Chips Power showing second. It's Royal rolling with Mark, Set, Go. And Are You Against Me? Race third at the 3/4 pole. 136 and 1/5, 136 and 1. Out on top showing the way, it is Chips Power. Mark, Set, Go right there, sitting in that 2 position. Racing third, Are You Against Me? And Tiger Power trails the field. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come. It's Chips Power out on top. Down to the wire they come. Chips Power, it is Chips Power picking up the win. Second will go to Mark, Set, Go. Third, Are You Against Me? And fourth will go to Tiger Power. 2:06 and 2/5, 2:06 and 2 for the mile. Chips Power, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson, trained and driven. That'll make 6 starts, 4 wins, 1 second, 1 third for Chips Power.
mark, set, go. Second, and horse number 4, Are You Against Me, was third. Top down, 4, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 31, 103, 136 and 1, mile 206 and 2 best. For Chips Power. Chips Power has a lifetime mark, 204 and 4 at Humboldt. Chips Power picking up the win. On behalf of Iowa Harness Horsemen Association, we do thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here tomorrow, 12:30 post time, 14 races from the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds here in Oskaloosa. Have a safe and enjoyable rest of your afternoon and evening.